Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes.
Right.
Now, TPain, of course, a successful multi-platinum artist. He's a writer as well, if you didn't know. He writes a lot of R&B music and also country songs. This is him talking a couple of years back of him ghostwriting.
I write a lot of country music. I write a lot of country artists. For huge country artists that would rather not have it known that I did it. Anyway, so with the I've written a lot of. I lived in Nashville for 2 years. I literally lived at the studio. I parked my bus in the back of the studio and just lived on my bus at the studio and just went in there every day. That's when I got back up with Taylor Swift and Luke Bryan and Rhett Atkins, Dallas Davidson. So I've written a lot of for a lot of very important country artists.
Interesting.
Now he talks about why he won't put his name on the credits anymore with writing these songs.
Good music is good music. I don't give a where it come from or what style it come in. All the people I know feel like it's not cool to listen to other genres of music. Country music is where I get all my harmonies. Country and gospel music. That's where all my harmonies come from. I wrote a lot of country songs. Stop taking credit for it because as cool it is to see your name in those credits and like that, the racism that comes after it is just like, I'll just take the check. Don't put me on that. I'll just take the check, bro. Never mind, dude. You know what I mean?
I wonder if it's still like that now because you got a lot of black country artists that's popping, like Kane Brown. We met Kane Brown at the iHeart
we did.
Radio Music Festival last year. You got Jimmy Allen, Allison Russell. Is that her name? Allison Russell?
Yes,
I think her name is Allison Russell. But is that her? Is she the one from New Jersey? But no, I'm just saying it's a lot of dope black country artists out right now. So I wonder if that still holds true.
Well, he just said that like a day ago, so I'm sure it still does. And I don't think a lot of times people give TPain the credit he deserves with all the stuff that he's done with writing, with producing, with his hit singles, with the stuff that he's doing outside of music. TPain, drop a bomb for TPain.
Nah, drop an include bomb for TPain. I would like to know more about that the black country angle though. Yeah, and speaking of black country, I have a book in print called Black Privilege Publishing through Simon & Schuster. The next release that is coming out on Black Privilege Publishing is actually by Alice Randall, and she has a book called My Black Country, and it is a journey through country music's black past, present, and future. Okay. Yeah, it's available for pre-order right now wherever you buy books. It's called My Black Country. Okay. This is great little plug since we're talking about black people in country music.
Now, Common, shout out to Common, he did an interview with Sway in the morning, and he was talking to Heather B. And Heather B asked him about black men and talking about black women and how black women could get better and stronger in their relationship.
The support and the encouragement is one thing. Obviously, honesty is very important, but honesty with care. One thing I read this pastor, he was from the Bahamas. His name is Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe. And I started reading him because I was trying to really get in, what is the purpose of a man and a woman together? And one of the things that he mentions that I think is I found natural is, men, we like to provide, we like to protect. That's some things that we naturally like to do. Some things that women naturally do are nurturers. They lead us too in their own ways. So I think, a woman being able to be nurturing, but also be supportive. You might call it old-fashioned, but I feel like it's nature for me to want to take care of these things. So let me do some of those things, but also hoping and seeing if that man has a vision that you can support that even if he's not there yet.
Now, Heather B asked him what advice would he give black women struggling in relationships because they grew up without a father. So that's what he was discussing.
Oh, you're not gonna play Heather B clip? Oh, we don't have it?
No, that was a question. Yes, but salute Heather B.
It's actually natural for us to take care of each other. We complicate this thing when we don't have to, man. Black men love black women love black men, okay? Drop on the clues bomb for us, all right? Don't let social media and interracial relationships fool you, okay? Black men and black women are way more unified than people think.
Absolutely.
Okay?
And lastly, I thought this was funny. Zeno talks about him not following his daughter on social media. He recently did an interview and told the reason why he doesn't follow Coi Leray.
So I can't follow her Instagram because then she could be in a bikini twerking or something. But I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to visualize her the way I want to visualize her as my daughter, not necessarily as an artist or as Coi or You know what I mean? I don't want to visualize my daughter like that.
My mother has followed and unfollowed me on Instagram quite a few times over the years. I noticed those for similar reasons, for sure, yeah.
I respect that. I can totally understand. I mean, my kids aren't on social media, but I can totally understand his mindset and his perspective. You would not want to open up your Instagram and that's what you see.
No,
Hell
absolutely.
no.
But, my daughter, who is a lot older, is on Instagram, and if there's anything that she thinks I might have a problem with, or, if she's in a bikini or something like that, she'll run it past me first. Dad, what do you think about this?
You need to run things past her, okay? Because from what I see, the kid got way more sense than you got, okay? Logan is the man of the house, and she's definitely got more sense than you. Madison. You embarrass your kids way more on social media than they could ever embarrass you. I've seen you post videos, and I'm like, man, could somebody tell him to take this down? Right? So I can only imagine how they feel. She don't need to run nothing past you.
Shut up. All
okay?
right.
Maybe Mama, I run things past Mama. Mama got the best judgment, clearly.
Oh, my goodness. And that is your rumor report. And when we come back, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Parents, how do you handle following your kids on social media?
Damn, man, having to block your child. That's got to be wild.
Yeah, well, that is the question. 800-585-1051. Parents, how do you follow your kids, or how do you handle following your kids on social media? We'll do it after Donkey. Who are you giving your Donkey to, bro?
Man, for after the hour, we need Bertel Johnson to come to the front of the congregation. Speaking of social media, okay, we shall discuss.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.